Everybody. I'm very glad to be at this round table again and to see the faces and to get to know everybody better. I will be sharing a little bit about the Amazing Question project, online evangelistic project in Moldova. And we learned about this idea last year from Rudina and Kadis when they were trying to implement this strategy in Albania. It was just the two of them. And then we knew that Belarus and Georgia tried as well, and they had some amazing stories to share. And inspired by that, we tried in January the same strategy in Moldova. And you know, it is the story of when Jesus is healing the blind man, Bartimaeus. And before healing him, he's asking him, what do you want me to do for you? So basically using this question, we launch it online and people have the chance to answer it. So it was a good experience for us that we started it before the COVID-19. When we tried to do it in Moldova, we realized it's a totally new tool and it's a totally new possibility to reach more people. We realized that internet is a new pool for evangelism, and people can see advertisement on Facebook, which was something like now I need to remember how exactly it sounded. That there is somebody there who cares for you and who wants to help you. By answering this question, by answering the question, you can. Many people have been encouraged answering a special question, and then the people can have the possibility to click on the short video that shows this episode when Jesus is healing Bartimaeus, and they can answer the question. And basically their answer is a prayer need. That's why it was so important to have a prayer team that is praying for the needs of the people, also praying for you as you answer people online. And at the moment in Moldova now, we use this strategy in 4 ministries. And it's been very interesting experience because we never expected that, for example, the Athletes in Action team that work with sportsmen were very surprised at the response online, how many people actually responded to the advertisement, how many people started the conversation and were writing the answer to the amazing question. They did 4 days of evangelism online with this advertisement for amazing question. They spent about $200, but during these 4 days, 189 people started their conversation with the chatbot. So they watched the video and they wrote their prayer need, they wrote the answer to the amazing question, and they started the conversation with our staff. There was 94 good conversations, meaningful conversations. 55 people heard the gospel and 13 people believed. In the students ministry, they also did the same strategy, and they managed to have already several follow-ups, which was quite amazing because usually it takes a long while for a person to be involved in the follow-up work. And in GCM, we tried to observe the statistics, and we had the advertisement during 6 days, not in a row, 2 days per week, and 208 people went through the channel, connected to the channel, clicked the advertisement. Then there were 80 discussions so far, 43 people heard the gospel, and we have 10 follow-ups already. It is just amazing stories how ready the people are behind the scene, behind your screen. They are there. They are waiting for you to come with the gospel. And I wanted to share a story that just happened this week to me. I left the window that is showing the amazing question chat, the amazing question discussions opened on my computer, and from time to time I was checking it. So one evening at 11 o'clock in the evening, almost midnight, I noticed a lady from Romania. She wrote on our crew platform in Facebook, and I thought this was a girl who saw the advertisement with amazing question. So because it was late in the evening, I didn't write her that night. I decided I will write her in the morning. So the next day, I read again her message, and I realized that actually she was contacting us not based on the amazing question advertisement. She was a person who was looking for a Christian organization, a church, a Christian community to join. And she found out about crew in Moldova. She read the information on our website. She really liked the description there. And so she was asking us if we can recommend somebody from Romania, from Craiova, the same organization or a good church where she could join.
Wow.
In contact with Gina Teodorescu. I knew Gina. So, and asked Gina to help us find somebody from Craiova, because she's from Craiova, and to help her join a church. But meanwhile, she is joining a community in Romania, especially now that she can join only online, so it's making things more difficult. We agreed that we will meet to get to know each other and to study the Bible together. So this week we met already 2 times. I cannot explain you how encouraged I am to meet this girl. She used to be with the Jehovah's Witnesses for 3 years when she was 15 years old. And as she was sharing that when she and her boyfriend, they read from the Gospel of John that Jesus is the bread of life, and his blood, and he said, if you don't eat my body, if you don't eat this bread, if you don't drink my blood, you will not have part with me. So she realized Jehovah's Witnesses is not the place where she can have communion. I was amazed at how God is working in people's minds and hearts, just directing them where they need to be, where they need to belong. And we met twice. The first time we discussed, of course, the assurance of salvation. And the second time we met today, and we started to study the Gospel of John. We went through the whole chapter 1 of the Gospel of John. It is really exciting, amazing story. And just the last idea, God is working behind the scenes in the way we don't know. We need to be faithful and listen to the Holy Spirit. He will guide us and direct us to the people.